sorry for coughing all over you. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah. Okay, where were we? We had quests to do. I feel like. Now, if you notice anything weird about my background, that's because I have changed my orientation of my computer by getting a new desk, and I will soon be building a new case. So there might be a slight delay in stream, but it should get done over the weekend. Oh, what are we gonna do? That's a DLC. That's not a DLC. That's not a DLC, and that's not a DLC. Let's go do Jack's love interest. Young hearts. Young hearts. What's up, Multibot? You're a pretty lady.
This is it. War is almost upon us. You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Oh, I've just got to meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis? This is so...
Ask Pearl for permission. Super sprint. Door to Pearl's barracks.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
Just some kooky dame looking for love. She works for the Crimson
She's
Tower.
with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Tell Jack Janet is interested in him. Just some kooky dame. I'm so much more advanced now than I was then.
Hello. This has been a dream come true to work on the lady. I don't think I... Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Door to Nellis Air Force Base. Take me down to the Crimson Caravan.
Things are getting stranger.
Well, hello there, miss. Looking mighty fine.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going...
Uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the... Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Well, if there's one thing I can do is talk my way into any woman's loving tender graces.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it. Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, it works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Hello there. Welcome to... The name's Hostem. Don Hostem. Can I help you with something? Well, you know, hiring isn't... Need anything?
Did I just try to break his mind and fail? I would have crippled my head, but I can't have my head crippled.
Welcome back. I'm afraid we have no current... Deliver this invoice to Dr.
Actually, I am vaguely curious what happens if I try to infiltrate someone's mind.
Welcome back.
I seem to have failed.
Welcome back.
I've hurt my head.
Things are getting...
Hey there. You...
How am I failing this so much?
Hey there. You...
I should definitely have the superior mind to most of these people.
Have you spoken with McLafferty? That's great. I'm on my way to meet that boomer you told me about. I'm on my way to meet that boomer you told me about.
take me back to Nellis AFB. Air Force Base.
This has been a dream come true. Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Hey.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy.
Young hearts. Done with the boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. You can depend on me. I've been to lots of places. Bassett Creek Building. Underground highway. The bottom of an irradiated mine shaft.
I'm gonna make you scream. I'm gonna make you scream.
Karen Field. McCarran Airport.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake. That's probably true. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrison. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he... We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits. Now we're trying to secure the Strip, and in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve it, so we're in a holding pattern here.
Hey. You're new. I'm Angela. Williams. Were you just looking around, or... This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time. I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't. Head researcher. Most... You mean give you work? No. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director... From Alice. I'll see that Crimson Caravan runs a tight up. Was there anything else? Wonderful. Straight to it then. Vault. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Orchards of trees, their branch... And all of this, all this... A realist. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an... We need only reach out and take it. And for that, Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a... I believe that the inhabitants of... Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread it. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OS... Good. No need to check in. Vaults typically contain a server room on a... Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. Wonderful. Excellent. Didn't I? Did you encounter undue difficulties? Clearly not, or you wouldn't be standing here, would you? All that matters is whether the data is intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part. Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entire... We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with...
Hello. What do you need?
It's broke. Just sucks. Because if it worked, it would actually be like neat.
McLafferty's been riding asses again.
Debating doing another DLC, or attempting to finish up the game, and seeing if my continue after the ending of the game thing even works.
Welcome back. Well, you've proven yourself. As much as I like to handle matters personally, there is a negotiation. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee who served. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. The quality of the gunrunners are... I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process. I would greatly prefer that you...
Welcome, Sir Ormat.
Uh-huh. Beretta 92 FS. EBR. H&K G36K. G3SG-1. H&K USP. Hot revolver. Give a mudless 6. It might be time that I upgrade to a stronger weapon. Armored duster. Dynamite, frag grenade, long fuse dynamite. Package.
thankful I had gun running.
Wonder what this does. Uh-oh. Wow, that was a hard freeze up. Like, that almost crashed it.
Threat analysis. Red. Weapons free. Operating parameters. Threat assessment.
Like, you guys straight up motorized them. Alright, well, I really shouldn't do that, because she did specifically state that she didn't want anybody dead. But for real, who puts one of those in their basement? Locked. Please contact the administrator. Oh, I'll get in there. Cassidy caravans for the Crimson Caravan Corporations.
Hello.
Looking for trouble? They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. No. If someone came up to you and... Actually... Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros. And I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad, it'd spin like a... Look, I know you... Just doesn't feel right.
I want a drink for it.
You're obviously putting your money where your mouth is. Still, what makes you... All right, it's a deal. Hand over that paper. Ugh, can't believe I'm parting with it. All right. There you go, caravan. No idea. Maybe head back west? Where? Like Vegas? Shoot and spit enough friends out. East? Head back west? I already know the big circle and everyone in it, so never really realized how small the Mojave's getting nowadays. It's the company? Walking the Mojave with you can't...
Cass is giving you the whiskey rope perk.
You are such an asshole sometimes. Look, maybe you were like this before I signed up with you. Well... Gift for my dad. Mom said he got the...
Is it me, or is...
I wasn't even like trying to recruit
What,
her.
didn't I see enough of the sights here the first time?
Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
You could do worse than leave your life. You can go without one, but you'd be up to your waist. I've got a reputation for shooting first and not really bound. So what'll it be? Cheer funeral.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around. Hey, thank God the followers are here. I'd probably be dead now.
I guess I should speak to the kings.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Make a brief stop at the the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
Have you seen the new Securitron upgrades? I pity anyone who gets testy with those.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn. Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be a... Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omerta. What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan?
Hey.
Henry Jameson's employment has been terminated.
Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Lasers, plasma, pistols.
King's School of Impersonation.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Anything's possible, I suppose. You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Weird. Someone just told me that the Khan split the bait.
Look, Rexy. Someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You do me a favor? I'll start you off with something easy. It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Usually well-earned, that is. Recently, my man told me he's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they know. Specifically, I want you to hire him. If nothing happens, so be it. Okay then. Once you part...
This area. Wonder where they went.
Let's just do some good old-fashioned Fallout quests. Blues.
If you need to cross Freeside, 200 cap. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the Kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
We've got stuff we're not
They
even
don't outnumber
allowed
you
to
5 to
sell,
1.
people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. I'll scout ahead. You follow at a distance. Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Come on! Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of... noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots. That's an interesting theory you've got. I ought to take my chances and kill you. Don't think this is over, though. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses.
The King School of Impersonation.
I thought those tin cans of Mr. House's were tough before.
You clearly haven't seen my Multibot Mark II. That's a real toughie.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. You've shown me something, so maybe you can... A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have... In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten... This is one of those occasions. Recently, words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon... Good. Have you found anything out? I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the... I don't know. Maybe. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie. Near as I can tell. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything... People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him. Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back. So all the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too, along with more... Pace? He and I grew up together.
Is it true? Is Mr. House gone?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey.
What is it? Oh, That's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a from out of nowhere. These big guys show up and stuff. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets. Kid got the worst. They were big guys, young too. No, I was mostly face down in the dirt. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the... I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of... Sorry I couldn't help more. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou." Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Lieutenant.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you. Rex? Yes, a few... No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can... I didn't say that. Well, no one... There's an old scientist named Dr. Last I heard, he was... I'm sure, even if we wanted, unless you can handle our supply.
All right. Let's fix our supply shortages.
Hey, good to see you. With your help, we now have a small overstock of We have a good stock of...
Hand stabilizer, motor memorizer, tread damper, weight absorber. Ding, 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 ding.
Even if we... Unless you can...
I thought I did. You fucking cunt.
Great to see you again.
What is this? Yeah, no, I definitely like that. And a bionic weave. Kinetic accelerator. Weight absorber. Carry weight's not really an issue. What about tread damper? Motion matrix. To minimize the resulting noises. It was best utilized when moving carefully like clothes. Implant Y3. Adrenaline boost implant. These recommended for both regeneration bonus for kills. This is basically Grim Reaper's strength. 3. Immunity to irradiated liquids and 50% of absorbed rats are affected. Shit, adrenaline booster is actually better. Guns plus 2 on land, guns plus 2. Negative side effects. Jitter is not removed completely. Still, the hand stabilizer is popular in work environments that require precision craftsmanship.
Hey. It looks like you took care of our short-term... Also, your work here in the Old Mormon... Excellent! As a representative of the Also, before I forget... Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk.
Setting plans in motion which will ensure both the Legion and NCR are pushed out of the Mojave.
Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty big to give them the boot, but this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NCR are pushed out, the Raiders and other scum will run amok. That is somewhat reassuring. We already experience regular supply shortages. I think I see now what you intend to set in motion. If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support.
Yay.
So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Cool. I just need to find...
Hello.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
What's up?
Hey, it's good to see you.
All right. I'll see you later. Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since they're big. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something. What can the king do for... She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was... I vaguely recall something about upending a few... Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy. You promised to get Rexy here. I can't thank you enough. Now, first, he hates rats. Can't stand the thing. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain... I wish you both luck. Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
I can't believe someone stopped the NCR president from getting killed. If anyone deserves it, it's that jerk. Hey, isn't that the king's dog?
That fiend leader.
Welcome back. I hear it's business as usual. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing. Yes, I understand that he's decided... Then again, perhaps I'd rather not. Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more... Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed the most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla Whoa. People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency. Certainly, bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist we make it a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap presses. Seems we missed one. Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Most merchant companies, successful merchant, the contracts keep employees around for a specific food, water, living quarters. Yes, and they have been for decades. That's because we are. We always pay up when the contract ends, though.
Shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Sunset Sea Spiraler. Starball berries. 26. I still ain't got enough. I have been positively scouring the wastelands. Device will function.
Guess my last warning didn't sink. All right. You need to be tougher. If you let the Mojave... So straighten out. You and me were done I thought there was a chance. You can have your shit back. And don't try looking for me. It was a mistake. Let's distribute the weight. Go to hell.
Fuck you, bitch. If you can't deal with me for who I am, then I don't want to deal with you anyway. I didn't even want you anyway.
If you haven't found any communists in your backyard, you're not looking hard enough. Greetings, citizen.
It was getting lonely with... You're going to need to find yourself some empties first before I can...
Always nice. Always nice.
Of course.
the Y7. I believe the Y3 is the east.
Hey, if you're planning to stay a while... If you're planning to stay a...
I think I have a perk now that slowly heals my limbs, by the way. Yes. You can't. No, I mean you just can't. You don't have an apple. If you come over here, you can see that I've programmed it with some basic automation. The morning one is a different thing. It turns itself off at 10:15 every night, and it turns itself on at 7 p.m. on street nights. That's something totally different. That's all the automation for the house. I think the 6 o'clock one's the lamp in the bedroom. Huh? Yeah. Do I have any better leg implants?
If you're planning to stay a while... Hey.
We got some quests to do for sure. Alright, disable bottle cap press. Jacobston. Oh boy, that's a whole thing, isn't it? After all, 22, I suppose. All would very much like my little friend back.
Hello. May I help you? I like to check up on things from time. Since you're here, I can offer you some medical supply. I'm usually here a few days out of the week. Mostly. I can give you stim.
Hey.
Want to push my buttons?
Well, that's annoying. Seem to have lost my robot. My multi-bot. Just means I'd have to make another one, but that just sucks. So. I took off limb regeneration because I think I have a perk that does that now. I don't remember what it's called though. Cancer's growth. Yeah, that's the one. I regenerate broken limbs. Gain health over time and regenerate broken limbs.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here. Doc's inside the lodge. Bighorners. Good eating. And we can trade the hot. Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town. Long story, so here's the short. The master thought he could unify everyone. No. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went, don't know what happened to my friend. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and human. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the leap might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades. They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they keep rolling over people. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Amazes me people would come from all over the way. Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons while they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well. Same as any civilized.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma. Oh, Jimmy! I watch over the Bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids. Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you. Humans are always staring at... It is different. Right now, The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Instead...
I assume this is about something... I don't see him with you. Bring... The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural... I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will... Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a... It's possible, but I've yet to see its negative effect. I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation... Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've... Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few... I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Nights. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth. I prefer the solitude. Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human... Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. Cyberdogs and the like.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in... Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's. I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big... prospectors looking for some...
Please enjoy the casinos.
What's up? Let...
Yes. Of course.
Last thing I can think to try. Yay! Good old cheat code. Fixes all problems. Back to Jacobstown.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble. Guess I can't say for sure if it... Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that... You're human. I'm not asking you to...
What's one more quest?
Hello.
Is there something else I can do? It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only... I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in no... Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion... I got my big iron on my Mercy.
Our business is with the muties, not you. I've always known when to fight and when to back down.
and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Something on your mind? Good. Glad you didn't kill them. If NCR or... smart, charismatic, a hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans. Prefers... he's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around. Because of a promise, one I haven't been able... Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. Miserable situation. They either stay... that happens, there's a good chance... worse. If Keen and the Nightkin... most humans can't tell the difference between mutant. That's like saying...
Exceptional key there. Black Mountain. Pedro Chico. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I don't know what I got. I don't know what I got. Lessons learned. That's what I got. It's an experience booster. So I get a passive experience boost. Back to Jacobstown. We'll probably finish up the campaign tomorrow, but tonight, or just prioritize getting all these side quests that I haven't done. Tying up loose ends, if you will.
Is there something else I can do? Very well. Show me what you... Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Damn. Heavy amounts of the chemicals used in the drug Turbo are present. Transplanting this brain will make Rex faster than he was before. Have a seat. Is there something else I can do?
Rex is going to the bucket 38. Stealth field and prototype.
Morning.
Stabilize the stealth field output.
Is there something else I can...
Hey, you need some? I'd love to. I know, I need a lab coat. I'd really like one. I figured it would be something like that. In that case, can we stop by the old... I already... Okay.
An additional 3% chance to score.
Hey, you need some? Thank you. Okay, here you go.
You're taking them leg guards.
Okay.
Ugh. I remember now why I stopped bringing you. 'Cause you're a dog friend. God damn it. I get so fucking annoyed. By these walls that you just can't get past. That's an unpassable barrier. No matter how hard I try, I cannot get past them.
one that wins is the one we feed.
Something on your mind?
Is there something else I can do for? There's still power, but the casing is cracked. More importantly, this explains why my research... There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only... Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. I've told her about the risk. Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition. And the... Is there something else I can...
Alright, what you got for me? Test subject reported an altered perception of time. Sure. I'll take an extra implant in my head for no reason other than that I can.
Heavens to Betsy, but Mr. Benny met a nasty end. I hope you've realized, Pumpkin, that crime doesn't pay. Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any... All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Oh.
Well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to... I got a lot of useful data from the experiment. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime.
Should be similar to a library.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Is there something else I can do? Promising, but I will...
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
Talks to me. Well, he talked to me. Now he doesn't talk to anybody. That's because I dealt with him.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around...
Great to see you again.
Hey, you need... Oh my god, thank you so much. I can't believe it. It feels so official. What do you think? Let me see. Jeremy Trimble, huh? Well, we should get to Nipton soon, I suppose. Sure.
Level 32 Devil. I'm a devil of the wastes. Really? That's just poor quest writing. Well, I guess we're just gonna go deal with whoever we need to deal with.
Hello. You look like a person in need of a good meal. Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but that's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. All right, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in... Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original... Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the... Oh. I'm sure some don't, but the loyal... Still, you've got a fire in you that tells me you're... Alright. I'm not really supposed to administer...
Alright, am I fucking nuts?
Uh-huh. Okay. Right. Fine then, last... Now I know you're from the NCR. None of the... We're located up by the old train station in the north...
Should have just done that in the first place. Like, for real. That's a stupid fucking quiz. And I was pretty damn sure I had all those answers right.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Not the right direction.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
Hold up. What's the password? Head on through.
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's food and water. Yes. I'm a major in the supply corps. No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? You were right. Yes? Was it? That's not really a pleasant topic. It's not something I'm willing to do.
I totally look like some random Joe off the street, but sure, whatever. Seems legit, right?
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
I heard that some of the bosses of the Fiends were...
King's School of Impersonation.
You find out something about handing out supplies? Like nothing's innocent. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause... Ah, that would explain the goons. I'm gonna see that those supplies...
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
I want you to back him up. See this through?
Weird. Someone just told me that the cons split the Vegas area. Wonder where they...
See if Pacer needs any help.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Horny?
Good, you're here. They took out 2 of my guys right away, and they seem to have it in for me. Go. Aha!
Look, I ain't particularly attached to the NCR. I try to do what I can for them, but... There's only so much that I can do.
Oh, not bad. You're lucky I sent one of my guys back to the king to...
Oh. Sprint.
Come to the Silver
Everyone's talking about Hoover Dam nowadays. Wish the battle would just happen already. The suspense is killing me.
I've already heard all about what happened, and all I can... You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Don't rush it, though. Toss it...
You only get one favor from...
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those... That's a good idea. I don't give out favors every day, so you probably shouldn't rush to tumble it around in your mind.
Hey, word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down. I can't believe someone stopped the NCR president from getting killed. If anyone deserves it, it's that jerk.
Is it true? Is Mr. House gone?
Now what? Elroy Model. Devious decks and strategies. Say Spurrieler headquarters.
I've had worse.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye. New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. say, silly old advisory. I'm sorry. While Sunset Sarsaparilla is perfectly safe, a recent independent study, whose validity is currently being challenged, revealed the following. Excessive ingestion of sarsaparilla can lead to deleterious effects, including, but not limited to, kidney damage, nausea, digital numbness, anxiety, loss of visual acuity, dizziness, occasional nosebleeds, joint inflammation, tooth decay, sore throat, bronchitis, organ rupture, and halitosis. Note that you'd have to drink a heap of Sunset Sarsaparilla to match the quantities used in the study. How much, you ask? A lot. A whole hell of a lot. In fact, you'd have to get full as a tick on Sunset Sarsaparilla to even come close. Anyway, howdy, partner. If you... Oh, no. Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with... Why are these stars there? Rustle up enough of them and you...
Attack on hostile target. This area clear. Proceeding with search.
Howdy, partner. If you were... Woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat, 'cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla. Well, it's a right honor. And now, without further ado, your prize, the Legend of the Star. Long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink and asked his patrons what flavor they'd like it to be. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. The stranger said he would happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample a bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set.
sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the store. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you continue enjoying Sunset Sarsaparilla. The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize that we feel will placate the most discriminating customer. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. With the Sunset
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Okay, stealth mode on.
Scanning for hostiles.
When I was a kid, Dad told me the legend of Deadeye Cedric. Cedric had lost both eyes, but he could hit a bottle cap in midair with his hunting rifle.
I guess this is it. Not much air left now. Minutes, maybe. And this is what I have to show for it. I guess the joke's on
piercing strike and paralyzing pulse. There's lots of say Spiriller. Mine is bottle caps. Might be time to clean up the saves. Whew.
Worker number 2743. Wait a minute. You must be bloody stupid.
Fixed deception. Which karma do you wish to wear? Very good. Oh yes, I'm a very good person. Very. Does it change? No, it's the same. The mask looks the same. Because people see me wearing it. They know it's business.
Welcome back.
She's no longer
Good.
I'll believe that the fiends are gone when they stop their raiding and pillaging.
Another quest bites the dust. Da-da-da-da-da. Another quest bites the dust. I guess we'll go deal with Edie when I get done. We can go to that as well. Alright, well, that was a successful run through New Vegas. But my game is getting slow. I don't even have that many saves, but I apparently have enough. Soul Taker, Demon Spawn, Devil. Fresh save. What am I now? Still a devil. Alright, well. Thank you for joining us. This has been a very successful testing of my new setup, and I appreciate you all. Good night, and I will see you all again probably Monday after I get my rig set up. So good night.